I don't know, can you sense the excitement? I can sense the excitement.
I can feel it.
True Crime Tuesday is reaching its peak, which is also depressing because you think about this day all year. You plan for it, you make, everything, and then all of a sudden it's just over.
I know.
And I don't know what to do with that
Wish it
right
could be
now.
every day.
It can be every day if you let it live in your heart, Elise. Which is where True Crime Tuesday lives for me all year round. Anyway, welcome back. It's our final live of True Crime Tuesday, 4 o'clock Eastern. To all those of you who have subscribed since our last live, thank you. You are now part of what should be a really exciting 3 more spins of our Wheel of Deals, as someone on this team named that, which I laughed. It was the really corniest but best possible.
Leslie.
It's the Wheel of Deals. Thanks, Leslie. It's been a hive of activity around the office, I'd say, since 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
Just the little CrimeCon elves doing all their things and notifying our winners from earlier. We had a winner of 2 CrimeCon Orlando tickets, and we also had a winner of $150 off of a CrimeCon badge.
Yep.
We did not yet have a Decade of CrimeCon winner. However, to reiterate, we magnanimously will drink this champagne if that hits. And so we're really excited, and we certainly hope that happens in this broadcast. Also, I was told in the first broadcast that Greg, our engineer, can actually make banners at the bottom of the screen, which seems very fancy for our basement AV club setup that we've got going on here. So Greg, thank you for your quick inputting of banners and whatever you're doing right now to probably make fun of me. And then I have, so we're gonna do 3 spins, and then I have a small surprise at the end, which is not that exciting, but let's pretend that it's exciting.
I'm scared.
So that people stick around. I was gonna get right to the spins. Personally, I wanted to go right to the spins, but I was told by anonymous members of my team to talk about this first. So what we're gonna do is once again, Greg, am I here? Just showing, okay, yep. This is a gift box we've put together for this year. And again, the reason why we put this together is for you to give a hint to somebody to buy this for you. They can buy gift cards right now, today only, it ends, where you can get a percentage off your gift card by spinning our fake wheel online. And thank you, Greg. And if you spin the fake wheel online, you're gonna, hint, you're gonna win a percentage off. Then you use it to buy a gift card. And then, again, if somebody were buying this for you, I'm hearing some swearing coming from our engineering department. That doesn't seem, is that, okay, all good? No, good, bad?
Are we still live?
Nope, still live, here we go. Doing it live. And if we can't, and if you get this percentage off the gift card, you can either buy something, you can use it now, buy something for yourself, save it for next year's CrimeCon. Or again, if you do the hint, maybe the boyfriend or the husband buys this for you. The gift card would then come in this fancy case with something, I can't hold all these up, but something representative of potentially the event you chose. That's Crime Cruise. We've got CrimeCon Orlando, and then we've got Crowd Solve, which is Chicago. So you could have one of the buttons that are in there, the box, the gift card, and then our fancy little card, which is Are You Basically a Detective? Prove it with our little cipher that I'm pretty sure if you're watching this broadcast, you will definitely be able to solve this. Is there any other mandates you guys have for me before we get to the fun stuff? Okay. All right, then that means, see how I did that? I transitioned cameras. It only took 2 broadcasts. We figured that out. I think that's it. We are going to spin again. All right, so the way this works, if you did not tune in at 2 o'clock, is Leah has our Google random number generator. She's going to hit it. She's going to tell us the number because, I don't know, why not? Maybe it's a lucky number. Then that number corresponds to our insider list. She looks up the list, matches the name to the number. We figure out who it's going to be. Then we figure out their prize. And we will have our assorted team members spin the wheel. So let's start with first random number. What do you got?
All right, the number is 931.
931, and that corresponds to?
Drum roll.
Oh yeah, we need the sound effects. Next year, sound effects.
Jill Carpel.
Jill Carpel. How do you spell the last name?
Karpel.
Karpel. Greg, camera. Okay, see now we had worked that out in rehearsals and then that did. Okay. First name again? Jill Carpel. Jill Carpel, if you happen to be watching, say hi in the comments just so we can continue to build the excitement that you're actually watching. If not, we'll email you after. But Jill Carpel is going to be the first spin. I didn't get to spin the first time around. And I felt slighted. So I would like, with your permission, as Chief Elf,
I give you permission
to spin the wheel myself. All right, Jill Carpel, this is for you. I'm going for a decade. It's got to go around one time, but I'm going for a decade of CrimeCon because I want some of this champagne. Here we go. Jill. So exciting.
I get a little nervous.
I get a little pinch of nervousness. Come on. All right, decade is here. Oh my God, I missed it by one spot. Oh, 150. Oh, that's better.
still a good one.
I would take the 150 rather than the
Yeah.
merch. So, all right, Jill, 150 off a CrimeCon event. Isn't that what we had in the earlier
Yep.
one also? Okay.
That was what Lynn won.
I want to feel like you've rigged the wheel. Is it possible you've rigged the wheel?
I really didn't.
Because you're the type of person that would rig the wheel. But if you rigged it, you'd probably rig it for the merch since that's your thing. So
Right.
I'm not so
Yeah.
sure.
Maybe it was Leah.
It's possible. Leah, did you? Okay. All right. One spin down. Jill, congratulations. We will be in touch. And random number 2.
Lucky number 441.
441. Not really that interesting to people. So what's the name?
Sarah Magruder.
Sarah
Sarah
Magruder.
Magruder.
Sarah Magruder. I actually recognize Sarah's name, which means she's probably been to a few events. Generally, if I recognize
think
your name,
so.
it's either really good or really bad. Sarah, thank you. So who should spin this one? Merritt has not spun yet. Merritt
Come on,
is going to
Merritt.
be Sarah's person here. Get on in. Merritt, we want to thank her for the lovely decorations, her beautiful handwriting of this incredible banner. She carried just one small story. I asked for the balloons, which I think turned out great. But the best part was she had to carry a bouquet of helium balloons around New York City this morning, which gets in high winds, gets some looks. So that was fun. Merritt, Sarah's spin. Here we go. Give it a good one. One time around. Come on, let's get Sarah some enthusiasm. Nobody's clapping. Why am I the only one clapping? Here we go.
Come on,
All right,
decade.
Sarah. 2 tickets. Here's the decade. Here's the decade. Another. I'm telling you, you rigged this. There's no way this has come up 3
I swear
times.
to God.
This is. I'm calling the FBI or something. This is. I don't even call the FBI. We have them on
Imagine
speed
if
dial.
that was the decade of CrimeCon.
I know. Wow. All right, Sarah. Well, I mean, you can't argue with 150 bucks. I
Yeah.
mean, it's basically at the early bird rate. That's essentially a free ticket, almost.
Yeah. And it's
So-
to any event.
Yeah.
So you can pick.
Sure. All right, 1 to go. So random number.
Last one.
Hit it.
701.
701. And name.
Jennifer Peterson.
Jennifer
Jennifer
Peterson.
Peterson.
Jen,
I
if you're in
recognize that name.
you're in the chat, let us know. Jennifer Peterson. I'm excited for Jennifer, our 5th and final insider of the day. Can it be?
It's the last.
Now, if it comes up, everyone's going to think, really. Do you guys ever remember? You guys are probably too young, but Bob Barker ran The Price is Right, and in the Showcase Showdown, they'd have to spin the wheel, and people would look at his feet and think that he had like a pressure thing on his foot that he could stop the wheel wherever he wanted to. Like people had done deep dives into this. So I think we're all watching closely to see if there's any manipulation
Can you
that's
see my
happening
feet
here.
in this?
I don't think we can see your feet. So really it could be connected to any sort
Yeah.
of brake that's stopping it at the 150. But if the decade comes up, people are going to think the 5th one, of course she won the decade.
Right.
But again, then we drink the champagne, so we're all happy. And for the decade, I think it's going to be you. I think you're back.
I feel so much
Let's do it. Who
pressure.
is it again? Jennifer Peterson. Jennifer Peterson.
All
From,
right.
do we know? We don't know where she's from. Okay. I'm excited. Here we go, Jennifer.
Ready?
Yep. All right. Let me find it so everyone can see it at home. Where's the decade? There it is.
It's gonna be
Ooh, oh, it's
150
going to make it. It's going to make it. It's going to make it. Oh my God.
That was really close.
Oh,
Should we spin it one?
that was. I mean, 250 off the crime. That's a great
Yeah.
prize. Essentially, that's a free
That's a good
badge
one.
to the crime cruise. People from the people from the office. That was exciting. That was wow. Wow. Is it weird that I actually have like heart? My heart is racing right now. we were
well,
about
this
to
is a
we
good
were
one.
about to know Jennifer really well for the next 10 years of our lives.
We were about to pop that champagne.
All right, Jen. Well, still a great prize. So congrats to all 5 insiders. Thank you guys for your support, your loyalty through the years. We hope to do a lot more of this. And if you are watching and not an insider, Leah, who runs Insider, has informed me she may take off her grouch hat and do something else like this before Christmas or after Christmas or for Valentine's Day. I don't know. I don't know why it only has to be one day a year that we do True Crime Tuesday. There's a Tuesday 52 times a year. But I did have one surprise. If you're still watching and have not yet turned off this feed, I was going to do one little surprise. And this is to, I think, the advantage here is going to be someone who's been with us since year 1. And I admit that this may not go well. So if I'm going to give it like a minute, and if we don't have a winner, then I'm going to make Leah just draw someone randomly. All right, so with 1 minute on the clock, I'm going to give you a trivia question. CrimeCon trivia, related to our first ever event in Indianapolis. If you can answer this first in the comments, Merritt is looking at the feed live, then you are going to be the participant of our last spin. And my my CrimeCon trivia question is, what speaker gave a session entitled False Confessions, Reality vs. Myth? False Confessions, Reality vs. Myth. It was in Indianapolis. You guys are welcome to Google, and if you can do that faster than you can remember, great. But Merritt is going to look to see if anyone has it. I'm going to stall for 1 minute while we see if any of you guys can get this
Do they
right.
know the correct answer?
Well, you can tell me answers, and I'll tell you if anybody gets it right. This is what they call stretching in the business. We're going to just stretch this out. We're going to stretch it out by talking about how we're stretching it out, because I really don't have anything
If
else
Kim's
to talk
in
about.
here, she'll know.
Nothing. Wow.
Jim Clemente?
Nope. Incorrect.
Wrong.
Jim Clemente was not correct. Great guess, though. He definitely could have given that talk. Just. Leah's got 60 seconds on the clock.
No one else, really?
Do you know? Ken Kratz is correct. Who's our winner?
Elena
Oh, Elena.
Elena Costello. Great job. I hope she was
deserves
there
this.
and she didn't just Google it. That would make
She's
me
been
feel
every
bad.
year. Three-peater.
Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Elena, thank you. Thanks for knowing that, regardless of how you feel about Ken Kratz, and I hope you went to his talk. It was actually a really fascinating talk. He ended up showing a horse race, as I remember.
I didn't understand that.
Yeah, and it was like a witness thing, I think, of like how you, I don't know. But who's going to do our final spin? I don't know. I think it's...
Greg?
Oh, let's have Greg. That's fun. Let's have Greg come around from behind the engineer's desk. Elena, Greg is going to be your rep. Now, Greg has not spun the wheel in 2 broadcasts, so this could only be good luck.
It's been a very long time since I've spun this wheel.
Here we go. One time around. Oh boy, it's wobbling. All right, Decades here. Come on, Elena. I don't think it's going to get around, but what do we got? BOGO tickets.
Okay.
That's pretty good. So I think BOGO stands for buy one, get one.
Yeah.
Right, so you basically get a free ticket for a friend.
Bring a
and
friend. Yeah.
make your friend pay and then you get yours free.
Yep.
That's the way I would do that. Absolutely.
And for any event, so it could be the cruise.
Wow. Well, something I didn't know. Chief El Felice has just granted Elena any event she wants for that. So whatever. Congratulations. Thank you guys again. Man, I'm depressed. True Crime Tuesday is over.
I know.
I think we're going to open the champagne anyway,
Yeah.
is my guess. Thank you guys. We'll see you next year
Soon?
in Chicago. Come to CrowdSolve, please. It's going to be amazing. Talk to you.